Hello, my name is Maritza Montero, and for this practice, I'm going to show how my class about the right pronunciation of consonant clusters would be. I chose this topic because I have seen this difficulty in some students. I think that when they begin to learn English, it can be really difficult to pronounce the R, and sometimes they practice, but when the R is following a different consonant, like it happens in consonant clusters, sometimes it becomes more difficult. I prepared a presentation on quizzes that I'm showing here in my screen, and I'm going to explain. So here we have some consonant clusters chart. I chose this image because I think that first we have to talk about what a consonant cluster is, what they are. So here we have some examples, and I think this can be an easy way to explain and also for the students to understand by themselves what the consonant clusters are. It is also a good way to begin because they can start to read these words, and me as a teacher, I could identify in which they have more problems. So today we are going to practice the consonant clusters in which we have the R as a second consonant, but maybe they have other difficulties that I can identify through this activity. So here we have 4 lists of words with CR, BR, DR, and PR, like critical, creative, crossing, credible. So we have here a list of words to really practice on pronunciation. First, the students can read, and I can also listen to maybe which one of these is the most difficult. Then I put an image. I found this image, and I think it was really interesting because I wanted to include this image on how you correctly pronounce the R, like putting the tongue on the back. But then when I was practicing, I saw that it is good to have this other reference, the L, because you do the exercise, right? Like the L with the tongue in the teeth, and then the R, L, R, and it shows you the different positions. So it helps you to be more conscious about it. And then I couldn't really include the voice notes here in quizzes because I don't have the subscription, but I also use the Google Translator to have a reference on how you pronounce certain words. And I think it is good for the students to learn to use this also when they have difficulties. So for example, we have here the word creative. I also use it for myself when I'm not sure how to pronounce something. So I think it is necessary when we work on pronunciation to have like this visual reference, and also a sound reference on how the words are pronounced. And then to present the task that I would propose to my students, this would be to create a sentence using any form of the words provided on the list. You have to use at least one word of each list, so it is 4 in total. So we have here the list, and the idea is to create a sentence using these words, any form of this word, like not only drink, but we can use drinking, drunk, practice, practicing, practiced. So this is the idea, and I'm giving an example first here. The sentence is, I was practicing a draw of a dragon to train my creative brain. So I think it is creative. It can be a fun task to do because you have to make an effort to create a sentence by using these words, and it doesn't matter if it is a fun sentence or a nonsense, but it can be fun, and it also helps the student to not only focus on the cluster or some words, but also how to use them and how to practice when these are repeated in a sentence, within a sentence. Yes, so I would propose this activity to my students, and then I would help them using this tool. Like, for example, before they orally present their sentence, I would individually help them and see if someone has any trouble pronouncing any words, and using also this tool. And that is the idea. Thank you very much.